Hello everyone, my name is Bethany and this is my channel, Bethany's Thoughts. Today I'm going to be talking about a readathon coming up that I'm super excited about. Have been planning for the last couple weeks and it's going to be so much fun. It is called the HEA-athon. So HEA, for those who don't know, stands for Happily Ever After. So this is pretty much a predominantly romance readathon, but anything happily ever after in fantasy can apply. HEA-athon is hosted by Cassidy who is a YouTuber, but she also is an Instagrammer, bookstagrammer. And then Alexandria is Instagrammer. I will link their links down below. So this is the second HEA-athon. I believe Cassidy mentioned that she had done it a year ago, and I'll also link her announcement video down below as well. The HEA-athon is a readathon that goes from June 1st to the 7th. So that starts from a Monday and goes until to a Sunday. There's 9 prompts. I'm doing most of them, but I'm actually combining a few of them to fulfill the prompts. So I can list the prompts and then I'll explain what I'm doing for each of them. The first prompt is a new to you author, obviously an author that you haven't read before. The next prompt is a taboo forbidden love, which is usually includes something like an age gap. Curvy heroine is obviously a heroine that's usually bigger or a plus size. Book from 2020 is a book that's been published in 2020. Novel set in a different country is a book set in a different country than the one you live in. The next one is a book with a black cover. I think that's self-explanatory. The next one is a trope you don't usually like. So that is a romance trope that's not a favorite of yours or something that you don't read very often. The next trope is a small town romance, which is a romance that takes place in a small town. The last challenge is a book with a name in the title. So the title has to be a name of one of the characters in the novel. Most of these, except 2 are in physical books. The rest I'm getting on my Kindle. There's 9 challenges. I have 5 books planned. I'm doubling up some of the challenges for 1 book because you can do that if you want to. So that is what I decided to do because I do not read that fast, and 5 novels in a week is going to be a stretch, but I'm going to go for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. The most I did for Smonathon was 6, and there was a couple novellas, and I think most of these are full-length novels. I tend to say a couple of them might be a little bit shorter though, so we'll see. We'll find out. So the first book that I'm going to be doing, so this is going to be The Idea of You by Robin Lee, and this is fulfilling the requirements for taboo forbidden and a trope you don't usually like. I got this in my book haul for my ripped bodice order. If you want to see that video, I can link it up above and you can check it out. The trope I don't usually like is a age gap romance. Not that I don't appreciate an age gap romance. They're okay. If it's done right, I usually really like them, but I don't read them often enough. They're not usually a trope I go for. So I decided that I could with this book. This is about a 39-year-old divorcee who goes to a concert with her daughter, and she meets a band member who is 20. So a little bit of an age gap romance. I'm looking forward to it. The next book I'm going to read is You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. That's going to fulfill the prompt for new to you author and book from 2020. You Deserve Each Other is about a couple who is engaged who decide they don't want to be engaged anymore and don't want to be together anymore, but they cannot get their deposit back, and so they are trying to outbest each other and getting one of them to break up, and in so doing they fall back in love. It's been getting a lot of rave reviews on BookTube and Book Twitter. It's been called like the new hating game. It's like a lovers to enemies to lovers. So yeah, so I've heard really, really good things about it and heard that it's really funny. So I decided I would check it out and it would be a lot of fun to do for this challenge. The next book is going to be Zenny, which fulfills the prompt for a curvy heroine and a book with a name. So this book is about Zenny, who gets tapped into a marriage of convenience, has to marry this guy, I believe, for an inheritance, and ends up falling in love. But there's a little bit of a twist. It's not a curvy heroine, it's a curvy hero. He's actually a bigger guy, which I totally love that trope. And so I decided to read that because I thought that would be a lot of fun to check out and something different. So not curvy heroine, but it's a curvy hero, which I feel like fulfills the requirement just enough. The next book that I'm going to be reading is A Girl Like Her by Talia Hibbert. That fulfills the prompt for a small town and a novel set in a different country. Talia Hibbert is a British writer, so all her books occur in the UK, and I am in the US. A Girl Like Her is about a girl who gets shunned by her small town, and her neighbor who is adorable cinnamon roll, keeps baking her goods to like win her over. And it just seems super cute, and I believe there's like autistic representation, like she's on the spectrum of some kind. So yeah, I'm super here for that. It sounds really cute. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, so I wanted to check that out and thought it would be great for the Small Town Challenge. And the last book I'm going to be reading is Beautiful Stranger by Christina Lauren. So this is the Beautiful series, Beautiful Bastard series. This is the second book in the series. I read Beautiful Bastard and I loved Beautiful Bastard. It was my first Christina Lauren book, and seriously, it was so good. You can hear all me raving about it in my video that I talked about it in my history of my bookshelf. And this is the second book in the series. So I've been part of Christina Lauren's fan Facebook group, and it's been a lot of fun. And they did a March Madness where they went through all the couples of who was their favorite couple from the book. And this one ranked pretty high. And I haven't read them, so I was like, well, this is a good reason to read this book and get caught up on this series. I'm really into series right now, guys, like, and reading all the series and catching up on all the things. I wanted to do Christina Lauren book for this challenge. I got it in here with this black cover, so super excited about it. And that's it for my HEA-athon. I'm super excited about this readathon. Again, it starts June 1st to June 7th. This video is going to go up the Friday before. Let me know if you guys are participating in this readathon. Let me know what you guys are reading. Let me know if you've read any of the things that I listed and I mentioned it before. I'd really appreciate it. Comment down below. All of my social media is down below if you want to follow me. I'll probably usually post my ratings on Goodreads and Twitter when I'm going through my readathon. You can see all my thoughts as I go through it. If you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you're interested in more romance readathons in the future. I have another one coming up later in June. I post every Friday. Again, my name is Bethany. This is my channel, Theni's Thoughts, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!